Oh, it's working. Except for it's been that long, no one's on. I hope you can all see me and hear me okay. Let me turn this down. Except for it's been that long, no one's on. Bonesy eye, Coxy eye. You can all see me and hear me okay. Right, let me turn this down. Am I echoing? Except for it's been that long, no one's on. Right, that's it. Turn that volume down. Right, where do I begin with my rant? Eh? Oh, I'll have to invest in some light, won't I? I'll have to invest in some light. I've got one somewhere. So I hope you all enjoyed my little video. Let me sort this out. Right. Let me go back onto StreamYard, so that's a bit better. Actually, it looks better on StreamYard than it does on YouTube. What are you on tonight? I'm on the bourbon. I'm on the bourbon. It's my medicine. I've got a spot. It's that side, as you can see. An infection. It's doing me head in. Hello, Johnny. Nice to see you. So for weeks now, I've been trying to sort this out. And I know what the problem was. Because I used a streaming service, and people kept saying like I'm echoing and the mic's no good and this is no good. I had to delete the streaming service from my computer, which buggered up YouTube. So when I try to connect now through YouTube, it won't let me connect because it's looking for the program I used before. So I thought, well, I've got to download it again and like try to sort out the mics and everything else, or I'll try StreamYards and see if that works. So I tried it in the week before StreamYards and then went live. Like I couldn't get on. And when I thought about using StreamYards, I thought, well, this time I'll do it privately instead of going live. And it worked. So I'm back to slag everybody off again. Oh no, GS is back to slag us off. Oh God, get rid of that bloody idiot. Will you please get rid of that bloody GS idiot? You know, start up a petition to get rid of. I'll start the petition up to get rid of me. Even I want to get rid of myself. I'm fed up of looking myself in YouTube. But a few paranormal teams are quaking in the boots now, aren't they? Hey, a few paranormal teams are definitely quaking. He's back. And especially now I've learned how to do, well, I haven't really. I've not even mastered the cartoon things yet. Hello there. Is it Christine Matt? Yeah, I've not even mastered the cartoons. The last one I made, I uploaded the wrong video because Lee's lips don't move. In the, is it the last portion of it? Lee's lips don't move. And for many people that don't get the joke is everybody accuses Lindsay of talking over Lee. So the joke was that I'll put them both together and they're both speaking at the same time. But like Lee's lips didn't sink in because I uploaded the wrong video. Just like the old days, Saturday with Simon. I hope I'm improved. I hope I don't get too, well, I'm not going to get too drunk. I've made my New Year's resolution. One is to do more ghost hunting and to be a bit more funnier in my ghost hunting. And the other one is to moderately drink. So if I go out, I've said to Clive, I'm going to spend £20. And when the £20's gone, I'm going home. And I broke it the first day. Although I didn't think, I'm not quite sure if I did or not, because I paid by card and I can't remember. I don't know how much money I've got in the bank. And that's a problem when you pay by card. I haven't got a banking app out to tell me what I've spent or anything. I just spend it willy-nilly. It's what you go to work for, isn't it? For the simple pleasures in life, and mine's happy to be drink. Yeah, I broke it the first night. We went out for dinner in the afternoon. He says, let's go for a couple of drinks. I says to him, told you, I'm cutting down. He says, oh, just have a two, just two. Ended up 9. But in fairness, somebody did buy us a couple of drinks. So I think I only did spend 20 quid. I'm not quite sure. What's this? Should try one saying never interrupts me when I'm talking to myself. Oh, did I get sloshed at Christmas? I was invited to the pub. I don't think they'd be inviting me again. I drank all this bloke's whiskey. Then apparently I opened a bottle of wine. That was somebody else's and drank that. Oh, I'm such a terrible person. And then I called one of my mates, Steve. I went, yeah, I couldn't, you are. And they all reminded me the next time. It's funny when you're drunk and you don't want to know what you've done because you're embarrassed. Or you get embarrassed when you know you're sloshed. You wake up in the morning, you think, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? And you can't remember what you've done. There's always someone out there to remind you, isn't there? They do piss you off though, don't they? There's always someone out there ready to jump in and remind you of what you've done when you was drunk. I don't want to know. How's Clive doing? He's doing all right. He's watching films, apparently. We've been shopping. Don't we sound a right gay couple, me and Clive? He's down below me. He lives in the flat below me. Mind, I can't mention gays because, like, a certain paranormal team will say, oh, he's homophobic against gays. I'm just homophobic against a couple of pillocks. Mind, I'm looking through the videos to make the cartoon one of the other two. You know, the 3 big teams. And then I'm going to have to start looking at some other teams, won't I? I'll start looking at Proving Demons and Dark Arts. You know, see if I can find some funny bits. What's that? I did receive Celebration Xmas only. I was on my PS5. Yeah, look, you can afford a PS5, Johnny. I've just got the PS4. But I haven't played that for a bit. Hello, Sam. But like I say, I hope you do enjoy my videos, especially the cartoon ones. I'm learning bit. Well, what you found on the web, love?
The cartoon was an animation achievement, demonstrating the humour that is unique to SpongeBob SquarePants, while displaying the fun and cleverness of stop motion.
Have you finished interrupting me? Oh, never get an Alexa. Worse than a woman. Always interrupting you. Always. So, oh, that's better. Well, there's more comments here than there is on StreamYards. I think StreamYards seems to be stuck. Yeah, there's more comments here. Right, top chat, participants, pop out chat, trouble. Don't know what all that is. Send feedback. Oh, I don't mind sending a bit of feedback. You're a friggin' idiot. Get him off. Get him off. Have feedback. We'd love to hear it. But please don't share sensitive information. Have questions. Try out to support. I don't need that till I get drunk. Cancel. So where was we? What's that? Try lie. What's that? Lie Simon, take a pic. Oh, I'm hot now. I'm hot. Oh. It's funny when you drink it, it makes you hot. But I must confess, I do like a drink. And and it's funny, how people, when you upset them, they think by calling you a drunk and a pisshead and some other names that you're going to start crying, because they actually do cry. They actually do. For John Sixth Sense, and like I say, a few other teams without mentioning. Oh, I won't name and shame them. Oh, I'm not going to name and shame you. And then all of a sudden they come out with naming and shaming, don't they? Hey, I do nothing wrong. I love that saying. I do nothing wrong. No, I never do anything wrong, me. Except drink. The only time I do anything wrong is when I'm drunk. They're not. You see, this is a question I've been struggling with, right? You have got John Sixth Sense, you have got Ghost of Britain and Paranormal Uncovered, and I have been watching a lot of Ghost of Britain videos, and they say they're not in direct competition with anybody, and which I think they are personally. That's just me personally. I think they are. I think they love it because they're number one. There's no chance of John Sixth Sense catching them up. If anybody would catch him up, I think it would be Paranormal Uncovered. But they've got over 2 million subscribers, which means nothing really. 2 million subscribers means nothing. It just means half of them have forgot to unsubscribe. Because I always say it doesn't matter how many subscribers you've got, it does help, but your viewership, that's the thing you need to get up, your views, not your subscribers. And what Lee's doing, and John Sixth Sense and Paranormal Uncovered, I call them entertainment channels, because that's what they are. They're there to just entertain you. When you go around in your videos like that, and you start wearing costumes, and you start using fake sound effects and stuff, you're just an entertainment channel. You're not an investigator. You know, it's like the video where Lindsay's going on about and Lee about the orbs. You know, we all know, unless you're new to paranormal, about dust particles. And it doesn't matter how clean your ass is, you'll always have dust particles, no matter what. You know, you just can't get rid of dust. So straight away when they see dust, they say orbs. No, it's dust. You know, unless it flashes red and blue and green and whatever, you know, or starts morphing into a, what you call it, apparition. You know, it's dust. So I just call them entertainment channels because that's what they are. They're not investigators. They're just chucking it out there. A bit of dust is an orb, which it's not. You know, it's dust. So to me, they're just paranormal, not paranormal. They're just entertainment channels. And because you tell the truth about these individuals, then they're just going to paint you black because, like, you're going to hurt their subscribers. You know, it's going to stop people from watching them. And that's what they don't want because they're an entertainment channel. So they need them views to get that revenue in. You know, they don't need people like me slagging them off and saying this and that because it hurts their revenue. But I have struggled with my conscience and everything else. You know, but I don't really watch them. I only started watching them because I've always, thanks to Soup with his cartoons, I thought, I wonder how he does that. And I always wanted to find out. And I never really look, I'm like most of you that don't, you watch a video and underneath the video, it's got all your writing, you know, your title, the writing. Please subscribe, here's my PayPal, here's my PayPal, and this is my Patreon, you know. You just don't, you just watch the video, don't you? You don't watch what's underneath the video. But one day, I clicked on Suits and it put down what he uses and everything. And I thought, I'll try it. So the first one I made was like the one of John Sixth Sense. And I'm still learning. But you can only get better. I forget the words of that song. But I'll start making better videos. At the moment, I'm thinking of buying well, I was going to buy a green screen. And to buy the green screen is pretty cheap. But it's just a piece of cloth. So you can get the piece of cloth for about a tenner. But then you need a frame. I need to put a frame at the back of me. And then hang the cloth over the frame by clip. By the time I finished building a bloody green screen, it would have cost me like 50 to £80. And then, because I live in a flat, where do you put the bloody thing? You know, every time I come on video, I'll have to dismantle it and then put it up. And then it becomes a chore, doesn't it? And we all know what chores are like. Never do today what you can do tomorrow. That's always been my philosophy. Never do today what you can do tomorrow. And we all know tomorrow never comes. So nothing ever gets done, does it? A bit like my flat, really, isn't it? Nothing ever gets done. Same walls. Half a clock on a wall. washing over the door. What's Johnny saying? I did read a comment on there. Oh, Greece from Germany. What's that? Greece from Germany. Oh, Shield Afterlife. It's Dan. Hello, Dan. Have a froze because, like, when I click onto YouTube, it looks like I've frozen. Have I froze? Let me refresh the page. What? That? No, I haven't. Although it's playing it back in it. Bloody hell, it's noisy around here with all the bloody sirens. It had froze on my screen. Yeah, so, like, you know, you get these three big channels. And it's what makes them laugh with all three big channels is they've all fell out with each other. They've had arguments, they've had fallouts, they've had, you throw me under the bus, you've egged me car, you've done this, you've done that. And then they go and work with each other again. And then it kicks off again. It's like a vicious circle with all three of them. You know, they do their collabs and then they fall out again. It's beyond me. It really is beyond me. I'm not working with them again. Not working with them. And then they're working with them again. Well, there's no history, is there? If you watch Ghost of Britain, something about the what was it called? The village. They called it a village or something. Ghost of Britain. Here we go. What was their last video? Not the right one. I don't think that's the right one. It's Project Reveal, isn't it? Ghost of Britain. That's it. Project Reveal. You're right, you'll have to bear with me. Videos. They're in a bloody factory or something, old abandoned factory, and then call it Asylum Angry Poltergeist. It doesn't look like nothing like it. And that's another thing that pisses me off. Here we are, abandoned, haunted village. Right. That was they did that 2 days ago. Abandoned, haunted village. And there's been reports of witchcraft and ghouls and trolls and GS lurking around the corner. It's about 20-minute drive from where I am. And the village happens to be an old abandoned factory, but just up the road from the factory, there's an house and a couple of cottages that was built. So I think it was one of the hills of Derbyshire or some big industrial bloke. built an house for his daughter. I think it was for his son originally. His son didn't want it, then his daughter had it. And nobody had ever lived in it. But apparently it's haunted. Oh, don't ask me how that works, because I do not know. But they happened to make a video of it. You know, nobody's ever lived in this house, but it's totally haunted. There's been witches, there've been devils, there've been this and that, but nobody has actually lived in this house. Well, why is it haunted? You know, and that's why I call them entertainment channels, because the mentality is just absolutely beyond me. You know, how can an house be haunted if it's got no history of people living in it? You know, I live a minute walk from the hospital, and there's more spirits in there than they ever did capturing with Ghosts of Britain. You know, they might as well go to the old Derbyshire Royal Infirmary, because there's more spirits in there. You know, methylated spirits, I'm on about, not real spirits, methylated spirits. The real spirits come here to nick my bourbon. But like I say, there's never any real history. I don't think they ever do any research. The Sixth Sense just makes it up as it goes along. And another thing that really pees me off is when they say, before, they're just going live and they name it. We've just seen a ghost. Hang on a minute, you just started the fucking video. How the bloody hell can you just see a ghost? You know, and they say, oh, it was over there. It was over there. I've just seen it. You know, it's all for clickbait, isn't it? Just to get you to watch them. But like I say, they're just entertainment channels. They are there for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to get your money. That's why they do it. And I'm not saying when they first started they had a passion for it, because I believe they did. Even John Sixth Sense, when he started, he had a passion for it. You know, he believed he had an ability. God knows how, you know, with the stuff he comes out with. You know, because me, I always thought, like, if you're going to be clairvoyant, you must lead a spiritual lifestyle or a certain way of life of not really offending people. The headphone thing is ridiculous. John Sixth Sense shouting questions. You see, I don't watch him anymore. It's what happens with me is I get a lot of people that watch my videos that cannot comment, and I mean that, cannot comment, because they watch John Sixth Sense and they comment on his. They watch Ghosts of Britain and they comment on hers and Lee's, and probably a few from Paranormal Uncovered. So they daren't come onto my channel and speak until they get banned from their channels. And they get banned for stupidest things, don't they? You know, if you pull one of them up politely, and I mean politely, you pull one of them up, they ban you. And then they wonder why people are slagging them off all the time. You know, if you said that woman's in orbit was a piece of dust, you're gone. You're gone. You're blocked. You're banned. You're not commenting on my video no more. You know, you're gone. You get that block button out. You know, so they come on here and then they vent their frustration, and then they call it bullying. You know, it's pathetic. But it's not bullying. It's just telling people exactly what they're like. You know, if they don't like it, then change the way you do your investigations, the way you treat people, the way you talk to people. Change. It's not hard, and it's definitely not rocket science. Right, time for a little drinky poo. God. Donations, please. Just to upset them. Just to upset them. Donations, please. You know where it's going. You know, it's going to a good cause. Ooh, that looks a bit too much. But never mind, it'll go down. I think this might be my last one. Ooh. Get the coke out. Oh. Maybe actually I should take a bit of coke when I'm drinking, because it does help with the drink. I don't think it makes you so drunk. But yeah, it's all entertainment. Me, I just talk a load of bollocks when I'm drinking. And I don't know why, but you lot love it. I just have to remember that I cannot drink too much until I go off there. That was the beauty of the stream not working, because some couple of times I was absolutely drunk, and when I am absolutely drunk, there's no holds barred. GS rant of the day, Simon. Hope you're well. Thank you, Anne. Well, apart from the spot on my face, ugh, I don't know what to call it. An hidden boil, or I don't know, an hidden spot, or an ingrowing spot or something. It's just a bit infected. Right. Do you think there's any decent groups out there, Simon? Or are they all in it for the entertainment, money, etc.? Uh, I think there is passionate, and I mean passionate groups out there. Uh, that do it, as like I say, as a hobby. Because when I go out, it's an hobby. Somebody said in one of my videos, it's shit. Well, of course it's shit. It's my hobby. You know, just just wipe your feet on the way out if it's shit. You know, but yeah, there is some decent people out there, and yeah, they do things wrong. They break into buildings and whatever, and jump fences, and where it's got keep out, they go in to make videos because they've heard the place is haunted. Yeah, there's some good teams out there. Unfortunately, they tend to break the law in doing so, and the reason I don't really pick on them is because like they're not out for the money. They're just showing you their hobby. Uh, but if I hear like they are mistreating members or anything like that, then yes, I shall out them out. You know, if they're just banning members for stupid questions, you know, you got like a Manfred ghost hunting. Nice woman. Uh, she did a stupid thing. She went and in somebody's grounds, they built an hobbit thing out of like old stone and everything. It's an amazing building. And she knew she shouldn't have gone in there, but she went in. Uh, but I never slagged her off for it, you know, because she's passionate in what she does. And loads of people slagged her off because she wanted to buy a minibus for a team, you know, but she's passionate. So I don't really want to slag her off. But if I thought she wasn't that passionate and that she was just doing it for the money, then I'll slag her off. But because like the paranormal, I think most of us we've lost loved ones and that, and we want to know if we can get in contact with them. Or some people like me, I wouldn't pay for a psychic. That's just because my belief is uh, if they want to get in touch with you, they'll get in touch with you. They don't use a third party. You know, it's a bit like business, isn't it, where they use a middleman. You know, I think they'll just contact you. You know, how many times in a room, if you've lost somebody that smoked heavily, you could smell smoke. Or if they loved certain flowers, you get that scent around you. And so I don't believe in clairvoyance. What Stephanie, who I call my sister because we was brought up together, she's like clairvoyant and into the cards, and she often rings me up and says, your mother was in my dreams last night, you know, blah blah, that she wants you to do this and that and blah blah. She believes she's got a gift, but I believe that if my mum wanted me to do something, she'll clap her out the head or she'll kick me out the bed. You know, ghost and a bloody ghost. You know. I've seen a spirit. I can't really say I have. I've seen some strange things. I've seen shadows at the corner of my eye. Uh, I have caught some strange things on video. I caught some strange lights where there was like they weren't supposed to be there, but they were there. So I have caught some things. I've caught orbs, but not round dust particles. These are like feathers or whatever. And funny enough, I caught something in John's Sixth Sense shop, and I felt things in his shop. But no, I've never really seen what you could say is a spirit. What is a spirit? You know, it's like I live on my own. I live in a flat. I go to bed at night and I can hear weird noises. That's all I can say. Weird noises. Uh, but it could be anything. In my old house, many a times I saw something at the corner of my eyes and I have to question it. I think if you're really into the paranormal field, I think you want to watch Tony Ferguson because Tony catches some incredible things. He does use like what everybody else. I don't think he uses power tech about like that, but he uses a rent pod and he uses, I think, flashing balls and. But he has caught so many visual things that you can't explain. You know, but I honestly, if I follow, I only, I only follow a couple of teams, and that's like John Sixth Sense because he makes me laugh. I follow Tony because I think uh, he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. Because, like I said, he's not in it for the entertainment. He's in it because he's showing you like his passion. I watch ETA. Uh, but I really don't watch a lot because I work a lot. And when I'm not working, I'm drinking. And that's my problem. I love the drink. But hopefully, I've got a couple of investigations lined up with John and Lindsay that I'm looking forward to. Can't give you the location. It's also, you know, we don't want people setting fire to the building before we get there. Except for the place we're going to is actually we have to pay to go and do an investigation, and I'd rather pay to to somewhere that's supposed to be haunted. You know, so we're doing a one in Ashbourne, and I forget the other one. I use flashing balls as well when I can get them out, Johnny. Yeah, the problem is I'm single. I'm just single. Nobody wants me. Nobody wants me. They just want me for one thing only, to take the piss out of me. Yeah, and I do think these teams that go on and they spoil it for others. It's like I think there's nothing wrong in people sending staff money to a creator, because that's what we are really, YouTube creators. And we use the paranormal as our creation. There's nothing wrong with people sending money. What is wrong is like asking for it. like I do in my videos, you know, when I go, all donations are appreciated, you know. I do it as a bit of fun and to take the piss out of people. But that's what spoils it for me. You know, and it's always like, thank you for your stars, thank you for your stars, oh, thank you for your PayPal donation. We're here to watch a bloody video of paranormal, not to listen to you bloody keep thanking people for bloody donations. And does it go? The other question is, does it go on what you're giving the donation for? Does it go on better equipment? Does it go on to fuel their lifestyle, where they can like afford holidays and stuff like that? And you're giving them money. Because I had the same problem when people were donating to me. I felt guilty. I really did feel guilty because I work. And I always said I work for my money. But if anybody wants to send me donations, then that's up to you. You know, but you know where it's going. Yeah, but that's what they're doing, it because they need to get themselves out there. I don't do, well, I can't say I don't do it because I do sometimes when I take the piss. But give a thumbs up on the video, give a like, share me out. Get as many people as possible on this channel because I need you all. I need you all watching me. The only time this viewership will ever go up is when I get drunk. And then I start taking the piss. And poor Nanny Lynn, she's had some stick off me. But I love her to bits. You know, she's another one really passionate about the paranormal field. Nanny Lynn, she's very passionate. Doesn't get the recognition she deserves. But it's promotion. That's what it is. I call it insecurity, but they call it promotion. You know, if you're good at what you do, word of mouth gets around, don't it? You know, I don't need to say, share this, because if I'm that good and if I'm that funny, you'd share it with your friends anyway. I don't need to tell you to share it. You'd say, oh, go on, what's this bloke is? So funny. He has me on my seat laughing. I nearly fell off my chair the other day. You know, so you don't need promotion. It's like my video that I made of John Sixth Sense, because it had him in the title, it just went boom. But like I say, at the end of the day, it's up to me to make it funny. And today I was thinking about political correctness. I was watching some old comedians and they were telling jokes about the Englishman, the Irishman, and the Scotsman. And like today, you can't say that because it's offensive. And then I thought, like, hang on a minute. Let's take this to the extreme. We can't tell jokes anymore, full stop. Because if I tell a joke about a giraffe, that giraffe is going to get offended, isn't it? You know, that giraffe or the elephant or the monkey that I tell the joke of is going to be offended. So you just can't tell jokes anymore. Animals have feelings, don't they? Hey, animals have feelings. You know, If you kick a bloody dog, it'll bite you, won't it? Kick a bloody dog and it'll bite you because you've hurt its bloody feelings. But like when you think about it, you know, jokes, you can't tell a joke because you're going to hurt somebody's feelings. Like if I kicked a dog, I'm going to hurt the animal rights. You know, the dog craps on your floor, you get a boot. And it sounds like a cat, doesn't it? But you can't do anything. But like, it's just my thoughts, you know, like you just can't tell a joke because you're going to upset something. And this is where political correctness has gone absolutely bonkers. You know, that Jethro died, didn't he, this week? You know, he was funny. I watched that video. Now, I'm not sure if people are slagging him off for it, that Jim Davison did, because he was explaining, I was watching it and he was explaining the video and why he was saying these things about Jethro. And, you know, people just gets on my nerves sometimes. You just can't say anything. You just can't joke. You can't do anything. You know, people said, I called him a taxi driver, I called him an Asian cunt. One, because it's Asian. Two, he's a cunt. So, but unfortunately, I got nicked for it. I got dragged before the courts for it. And I got fined for it. But if he called me an English cunt, what would have happened? Nothing. Nothing. You know, somebody can call. Who's that politician? She's in the news now. Is it Monroe? She said something about a whitey or something, and the bloke's doing it for racial, some racist comment or whatever. You just can't say anything. You know, there's a bloke at our works, he smells. My God, does he smell? And when he walks down the corridor, it just lingers in the corridor. Thank God for COVID, because at least you can put a mask over your face and hide the bloody smell. But it stinks. But I can't go to work and bring a bottle of shampoo in, a bar of soap, and a can of deodorant and give it to him in the fear that I'm going to hurt his feelings. But it bloody stinks. He's hurting my bloody feelings. He bloody stinks. But I can't give him a bar of soap, a bottle of shampoo, and a can of deodorant. You know, just in case I hurt his feelings. And just to make it more alarming, is BLACK. You know, so, but I can't do anything. But like I say, thank God for COVID, because I wear a bloody mask, and it even comes through that. Right, where are we? Well, he does. He absolutely bloody stinks. But I have to like put up with it. You can't do anything. Everything is like you just can't breathe nowadays. You know, you've got the government. So that Jeffrey said we pay 20% on tax. Everything. Every 50 years we work for nothing. Yeah, it's true. that's one of the things Jim Davidson said. Like he was on about he was going to sack his manager, and Jim Davidson said, "Why?" He said exactly the same as this. I pay him this much. Uh, what was it? I pay him this much. Hello, and oh, that was it. I pay him this much to promote me, to get my name out there, and now my name's out there. I don't need a manager, which in theory he is right. You know, but everybody needs a manager. You know, if you're famous, you need somebody to take over. You know, so you can do what you do best, and he takes care of the other things. But I always liked Jeff. I thought he was funny. He always seems down to earth. And another thing Jim Davison says about him was uh, he was never comfortable on stage. Bit like me, really. And I'm not really that comfortable on YouTube. It's bloody hard work. I have notebooks and stuff that I want to say and never say it. You've heard that thing, let your fingers do your walking. I let my gob do the talking, especially when I've had a bourbon. You know, I'll have one more, then I'm off. Although I've still got quite a bit of that one. And this is why you should never say never. You know, I always say, like, well, I don't say it because I always say I will try. I know I'm going to break it as soon as I say I'll try. If I say I'm coming off the bourbon, that's the biggest lie. Because I enjoy it. I like it. I like a drink. I like to feel a bit merry. I don't like it when I go over the top and I get very drunk and I start shooting my big gob off. You lot enjoy it, but I don't. I think, oh God. Famous. What is famous? You know, can somebody explain to me what famous is? You know, because we all have different tastes, don't we? We all like different bands. We all like different comedians. We all like different TV shows. We all like different films. So, what is famous? And does fame go to your head? Well, we know fame goes to your head, don't we? We only have to watch the three biggest teams. And they make me laugh how they call themselves the biggest teams. Because I'm sure there's a lot bigger teams out there than them. They're only tadpoles compared to some of them on Facebook and YouTube. You know, and when they say, and when you're a big team like us, what do you mean a big team like? There's two of you or one of you. You know what I mean? When you're a big team like us. Now, how big are you? Are you a beast? Hey, are you a beast? I'm a big team, I am. I have 6 Yorkshire puddings a day. I have worked with some really nice people. It's like I can't wait to see Mandy again and go out with her. I can't wait to go out with VTA. And I just cannot wait to go out with John Sixcents. That will shock you all, wouldn't it? Oh, yes, he's with John Sixcents. He's an entertainer. But I do find it funny. We'll try old school and new school. Eh? How does that work in the spirit world? Old school and new school. You know, half of the apps are used today, you know, the Paratech. If you do your research, it's not very good. If you do your research on, we used to call them dictaphones, but them little recorders they have, you know, they pick up the rustling of your clothes and they pick up loads of stuff. So they're unreliable, but they still use them. Let's do an EVP. You know, the best EVP is this, what we're doing now. Like if you heard, you know, you'd shit yourselves, wouldn't you? Because I'm talking, there's only me in the room. But if you heard, you know, that's the best EVP you'll ever get, wouldn't you? You know, so recording yourself and doing a live is the best EVP you can ever do. You know, because it's, unless you've got, well, yeah, unless you're proving demons and have somebody behind the door, you know, knocking on it and moving the door. But I do think, you know, it's like I've said this to John and Lindsay. I don't really want to go live when I do an investigation. I'd rather do it on my camcorder, or I'll do it on my phone, but not do it live. Just do it pre-record. I just. I prefer old school rather than rely on new technology. I think the old school is best. You know, apps are good if you're going to go into the lines of entertainment. But like, I don't think they really work. I might be wrong. But I'd rather just go out there, show you what I've got, and then leave it up to you. Like I said, when that person says on my video, oh, this is a load of shit. I nearly wrote in the comments, well, wipe your feet on your way out. You know, but I thought, no, I won't say that. Well, that's what I thought, because I'm funny. I think funny things. Let's have a look at what Rant of the Day is doing. Well, that's another thing. So if I click this, all right, picture in picture, layout, press Shift 7. So that's Shift, that's 7. Now, can you see my computer screen? Because it's not showing it me on my picture in picture layout, press Shift 7. See, I don't know. Oh, that cinema layout. So what does that do then? Oh, no. Oh, I know where it is. Share, that's it. Oh, share. New. Uh, share your computer. Upload file, videos. We are currently supporting Google Slide, PowerPoint, and PDF. Videos and animations are currently not supported. We recommend adding them on a separate video file. Using Keynote, inside a Keynote, go to File, Export, then select PDF. Don't show this message again. So I want to share screen. Oh, that's it. So, no, that's it. Oh, so share. Yeah, because I've not used this for such a long time, I forget how to do things. Right, refresh that. Mind, this video's not done as well as what the other John Sixth Sense video done. So most people like to slag off John Sixth Sense more than they do Ghosts of Britain. And I think mostly it's because they don't do most of the drama videos no more. But I thought I'd put myself in there as a drunk. I just thought I'd put myself there as a drunk. Well, I bought this computer because, like, I was using old computers, and it was supposed to be like a decent computer to do everything. I don't know what that is. Is that one of your aliases then, Johnny? Because it is Russian. So I do suspect I'll give some people some gossip. Hey, is that your troll channel then, Johnny? Hey, because you do go on about Russia quite a lot. So like, you know, that could be your troll channel, couldn't it? Oh, that was another thing. Hide. That's it. I did it now. I have to learn everything again off this. Right, what's that? Stop sharing. So now I've got it. Now I know how to do things. There, though. It's them bloody bots, isn't it, that tag onto your channels to like try to promote themselves. Well, like I say, I'm going in a minute to get absolutely rat-arsed. Although I was going to watch that new James Bond film again. And maybe because to make them cartoons, believe it or not, it takes it out of you making that. It's only a 2-minute long clip, but it's bloody hard to make. Because you have to get all the voices. Let me share my screen. I'll just show you because it's easier to show you. Oh, click that share. Right, put me in a little box. Right, I'll just show you. Right, right, first of all, as you can see, I'm highlighting. Right, so we have a folder here, and most of this is John's Sixth Senses, where I've downloaded the videos, and these ones are like bits of the video out of any of these. I've made like 3 voice clips, and then again we've got oh no, that's not it. Oh, I've deleted. No, it is this one, isn't it? Then we've got like Ghost of Britain, you know, where I've downloaded all the videos just to get certain the voices and that. And then this is the last video I made, and then put them all together. So you've got this one here.
Oh my God, there is real.
And then you've got this one.
Hey everyone, we are found.
And this one.
Do you want me to do it?
Mental.
And they're only small files. They're only small files, but it takes bloody ages, like, to put them all together, just to make a 2-minute clip. But like, you have to watch the complete video. So when they make a video, you've got to watch it all, and then say, yeah, I'm going to take this bit, which is probably a couple of seconds of sound, and then save it, put it into a file, then take another bit of sound and put that into the box to make like a sentence. Bloody hell, it is hard. Right, that one's finished. Oh, look, another bottle. Eh? I'll tell you what, this bourbon's never ending. I'm only going to pour a little bit in this one. That'll do. Because I don't really want to, I don't want to get drunk. Well, I like to get merry, which I am now. Ugh. You have a nice Christmas, Steve? I hope your diet's going well. My diet's definitely not. Hey, I'm on a seafood, well, sea drink diet. When I see drink, you know, I've got to have it. But mine's doing very well. So I've got 19 in. I've only got 19 people in. I should have put John's Sixth Sense gone and Paranormal coming. Or I'm going to slag the biggest teams off and I would have got loads of people in. You know, but that, to me, that's clickbait. And I don't do clickbait. I was having a conversation, I hope you don't mind me saying, well, I was having a conversation in the week with John out of ETA. And he says, well, we don't get many people following us. And I said to him, the only reason you don't get many people following John, one is because like you don't do SOE, which is search engine optimization. And to get your head around that, you need a master's degree. And me, how I learned it, I ain't got a clue. I ain't even, I, I haven't even got an exam to my name. I never did exams. I always skipped school. But I learned it. So, like, you really do have to, like, do search engine optimization so your videos get recognized. And, like, you've got to promote yourself. So that means going on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like all the social medias. You've got to go on them, and you've got to put your videos on them, whether it's TikTok. Because I've started a TikTok account now, and I've uploaded a couple of cartoons, and I thought, well, I'll join TikTok and put my cartoons on. Maybe I'll get a few viewers coming from TikTok onto my YouTube channel. If I get 10, that's all right. That's an extra 10 I never had. But you've got to promote yourself. And this is what I'm saying to John. This is what you've got to do. And another thing I said to him, you've got to do clickbait without clickbaiting. I ain't worked that one out yet. I haven't worked that one out yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. How to do clickbait without clickbaiting. Because like I said previously, I was attacked by a demon. Hang on, you've only just come on. How the hell do you know you've been attacked by a demon? You've just come on. Hello, everybody. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Oh, thank you, Martin. Oh, James. Oh, thank you very much. And thank you for the stars, guys. Thank you for the stars. Where's the bloody demon coming to this, eh? Where's the bloody demon coming to you? You just said I was attacked by a bloody demon. And then you're thanking everybody for coming in and thanking them for the bloody stars. But you were apparently attacked by a bloody demon. Them bloody demon stars. Hello, Lindsay. Or is it John? Or is it one of the kids? Because, she's got a full house. Lindsay's playing bingo in her house. She's got a full house every night. Hey, bingo! Don't leave your markers until I've checked. Oh, she's got COVID. Oh, she's got the dreaded. Oh, she's got the dreaded COVID. Oh, look, that brought somebody out, didn't it, Jenny? Hey, up, John and Lindsay. That brought Jenny out, didn't it? But that's what you've got to do, isn't it? You've got to promote yourself. And this is why I do like John and Lindsay, because they're like me. They're not bothered if they have 5 viewers or 20 viewers. They have a passion for what they want to do, and they're going to show you their passion. I like ETA, although we've not, since this bloody COVID-19, we've not seen each other for nearly 2 years? I think we've seen each other twice in 2 years. Yeah, I think it's twice in 2 years, because every time they say you can do something, and then the lock is down again, don't they?
It's time for bed.
You speak for yourself, love. You speak for yourself. You can go to bed, Alexa, but I'm not going to bed. Fancy bit, look. It's like living at home with your mother with Alexa, honestly. Or telling you what to do all the time. Alexa, what's the pots?
Playing the top pop songs on Amazon Music.
No, Alexa, listen. I said, what?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Wikipedia.org, a wish list. Wish list or want list is an itemization of goods or services that a person or organization desires.
Alexa, is there a poltergeist in my house?
I don't know that one.
Neither do I, love. Alexa, ghosts. This is a new ABBA song. Alexa, turn off. I just realised I'll get a copyright strike. What have I missed? I might have to get it. I can't see it. There's a ghost in. I don't know if you heard that bang, but that's the strange things I get, bangs. But she just goes off for no reason, you know. I'm getting drunk now because I want to go to the toilet. I've sat here and here all night, never thought about the toilet. Now I want to go. It's that bloody Lindsay's fault. So where was I, Jenny? Yes, I love John and Lindsay because they're down-to-earth people like me. And when we do meet up, we have a laugh and a joke. And we could have a good conversation and that. And I was reading Lami's shite. Oh, God. Don't he come out with some garbage in? Eh? It's ironic, Mr. Angry. What does he call it? Lylene. And I think to myself, the shit that he comes out with, is unbelievable. And it's always going on about. And they've sent me malicious, I can't even say it, communications. But if you're talking about someone and you're slagging someone off, they're going to talk about you, aren't they? So if you stop talking about them, they'll probably stop talking about you and it'll all end. But he didn't want it to end because he was always making stuff up about, and Lylene and Nicky No said this 45 years ago. God forbid, if one of them dies, think about that, Llama. Think about that one. If one of them dies, what are you going to say then? She's came from the grave and she's still giving me GBH. Oh, God. I do think that bloke's an idiot. He didn't make videos on me because I just upset him that much to make him cry. And I'm quite proud of it. Because he doesn't mind hurting other people's feelings, does he? He really don't. So I'm going to shoot off now. I'm just going to get pleasantly drunk, go to the toilet. That's my cue to go. I thank you all for watching me and have a very good night. And now I can get on. Maybe you'll see me next week. Probably a little bit earlier. But I do thank you all for watching me and have a really good night. Thank you.